Good afternoon to all. Today's topic is basic concept of thermodynamics. We know thermodynamics means the term thermo and dynamics. Thermo means heat and dynamics means motion or mechanical work. Thermodynamics basically is a branch which deals with the conversion of heat into mechanical work and vice versa. Thermodynamics is a branch of science that deals with quantitative relationship between heat and other forms of energy. The study of thermodynamics is based on three laws: first law, second law, and third law of thermodynamics. There is no theoretical proof of this law, but nothing contrary to this law has been reported so far. Using this principle of thermodynamics, we can predict the feasibility or spontaneity of a reaction, although it does not tell us about the rate at which the reaction process will take place. Some objectives of thermodynamics. Number one, to predict the feasibility of a process, whether or not a process will occur under a given set of conditions can be predicted by applying principle of thermodynamics. Number two, to estimate the yield of product. Thermodynamic relations help to predict the yield of the product obtained in a process of or a reaction. It is possible to know the extent of up to the reaction takes place before attaining the equilibrium. Number three, to deduce some important relationship in physical chemistry. It has been possible to deduce some important and useful result, such as Raoult's law of lowering of vapor pressure and expression of freezing point, elevation of boiling point, distribution law, and phase rule from the study of thermodynamics. There are some limitations of thermodynamics. Number one, it helps to predict the feasibility of a process, but does not tell anything about the time taken for the process to complete or the rate at which the process would processed. It concerns itself only with the initial and final stage of a system. It is not concerned with the path by which the change is brought about. That is, it does not reveal the mechanism of a process. It deals with the properties like temperature, pressure, etc., or the matter in bulk matter with macroscopic quantities and not with the microscopic quantities. Thus, it deals with large group of atom molecules or ions rather than individual atoms or molecule or ions. There are certain terms of thermodynamics. Now, definition of certain thermodynamic term. First one, system and surroundings. Look at this picture. Here, this portion under the boundary, that is system, the part of the universe chosen for thermodynamic consideration to study the effect of temperature, pressure, etc. is known as system. This is system. The remaining part of the universe, excluding the system, is known as surroundings. Next, open, close, and isolated system. Here, this is surroundings and this is systems. A system is should be open if it can exchange both matter and energy with the surroundings. In open system, matters and energy can be exchanged easily. For example, if some water is kept in an open vessel, in this example, in this picture, exchange of both matter and energy takes place between the system and surroundings. Closed system. In closed system, if a system can exchange only energy with the surroundings, not matter, is known as closed system. Here, in closed system, only energy can transfer, not matter. Water placed in a closed vessel. This is a closed vessel, water placed in closed vessel, that is closed system. System can exchange only energy with the surroundings. Isolated system, if a system can exchange not energy, neither matter nor energy with the surroundings, it means isolated system. For example, if water is placed in a vessel which is closed as well as insulated, no exchange of matter or energy is possible between the system and surroundings. This is an example of isolated system. Homogeneous system, if a system is said to be homogeneous, if it is uniform throughout. For example, a gas mixture or mixture of gases or pure liquid or pure solid or a solution of solid in a liquid are all homogeneous systems. Such a system consists only one phase. Heterogeneous system, if a system is not uniform throughout the system, it is said to be heterogeneous. It then consists of two or more phases which are separated from each other by definite boundary surface. A few common examples of heterogeneous systems are a system consisting of a liquid and its vapor, both two or more immiscible liquid, or a mixture of two or more solid. Microscopic system. Microscopic system means a system containing large amount of the substance. First one, macroscopic. Macroscopic system. Macroscopic system means a system containing large amount of substance. In other words, macroscopic system is one in which there are a large number of particles, atoms or ion or molecule present. Macroscopic system, macroscopic properties. A property is associated with the colligative behavior of a particle in a macroscopic system is called a macroscopic property, like pressure, temperature, volume, surface area, viscosity, density, refractive index, etc., etc. The state of a system. The state of a system means the condition of system when the various macroscopic properties like pressure, volume, temperature, etc. of the system have definite value. The first and last state of the system called initial stage respectively. Now state variables. Now state variables means macroscopic properties are known as state variables. For most common macroscopic properties which are sufficient to define a system completely, composition, pressure, volume, temperature, etc., etc. If these properties are fixed, all other physical properties of the system are automatically fixed. State function are state function exact and inexact, yeah, perfect or imperfect differential. State function is a property of a thermodynamic system which depends upon the initial and final stage of system and is independent of the path by which the state has been attained. The differential of a state function is known as exact differential. Del U or del H are exact differential. The quantity Q and W are not state function. They depend upon the path taken by the system to undergo the change. If a gas expands against pressure P, W equal to P dV, and if the expansion is against vacuum, that is W equal to 0, we know du equal to Q plus W. That is, du is a state function. If W is not state function, then Q is also not a state function. Hence, dq and dw are inexact differential. There are some equilibrium, thermodynamic equilibrium. A system is said to be thermodynamic equilibrium if the macroscopic property of the system in various phases do not undergo any change with time. In fact, the thermodynamic equilibrium denotes the three different types of equilibria which must exist simultaneously. These are the following: thermal equilibrium, mechanical equilibrium, chemical equilibrium. Next, very important, extensive and intensive properties. These are extensive property. These are the property which depends upon the quantity of matter contained in the system. Example of extensive properties are mass, volume, energy, heat capacity, etc. The total value of an extensive property is equal to the sum of the value of separate parts to which the system may be divided for the sake of convenience. Intensive properties are those properties which depends only upon the nature of the substance and independent of the amount of the substance present in the system. The common example of this property are temperature, pressure, refractive index, viscosity, density, surface tension, specific heat, etc., etc. It is because pressure and temperature are intensive properties independent of matter present in that they are frequently used as variable to describe the system. Next, thermodynamic process. Thermodynamic process. There are several kinds of thermodynamic process. Isothermal process. When a process is carried out in such a manner that the temperature remains constant throughout the process, it is called isothermal process. When such a process occurs, heat can flow from the system to the surroundings and vice versa in order to keep the temperature of the system constant. Adiabatic process, when a process is carried out in such a manner that no heat can flow from the system to surroundings or vice versa, that is, the system is completely insulated from the surroundings. It is called adiabatic process. Temperature of the system might change in on adiabatic process. Isochoric process, it is a process during which volume of the system kept constant, that is del V equal to 0. Isobaric process is a process in which pressure change remain constant. Now reversible process. A reversible process in which is one which is carried out infinitely slowly so that the all changes occurring in the direct process can exactly reverse and the system remains almost in the state of equilibrium at all times. In other words, reversible process may be defined as a process which is conducted in such a manner that at every stage the driving force is only infinitely greater than the opposing force, which can be reversed by increasing or opposing force by infinitesimal amount. Here, this is the schematic diagram of reversal process. Here, expansion of a gas against external pressure that is slightly decreasing. Reversal process can be demonstrated with the help of following experiment. By this experiment, expansion of a gas against continuously decreasing in pressure, external pressure. Irreversible process, natural example of irreversible process, that is flow of water from high hill to low hill, that is upward to downward, or flow of heat from hot body to cool body, or passing of electricity from higher to lower potential is known as thermodynamically irreversible process. Here, flow of water from high hill to low hill, upward to downward. Next, internal energy and change in internal energy. Internal energy is a definite one energy that contained in any system that is fixed for system, every system, that is internal energy. That amount of energy is specified as definite amount of energy, the actual value of which depends upon the nature of the substance and the condition of temperature, pressure, volume, and composition. The energy associated with the substance is called its internal energy and usually denoted by symbol U, capital E or capital U. Change of internal energy. Change of internal energy, that is del E or del U. Internal energy changes occur during some process for different process. state change from one state to another state, initial to final state. So internal energy is a state function. Expression of work of expansion against constant pressure. Here, this is cylinder. This is cylinder fitted with a piston. And expansion occurs against external pressure P. That change occurs in DL, cross section A, area of cross section A. Pressure on the piston P, distance through which expand DL. So force acting on the piston F equal to P into A. So work done W equal to force into distance. P into A into DL. A into DL, that is volume V, del V, yeah, dV. That is small increase in volume. Small amount of work done by the gas, that is dW equal to PdV. Now, if the gas expand from initial volume V1 to final stage V2, then the total work W will be W equal to integration V1 to V2 into PdV. V1 to V2 into PdV. If external pressure P against which the gas expand remains almost constant throughout the process, the above result may be written as W equal to P V1 V2 PdV, that is integration dV equal to V, limit V1 to V2, put the limit. So after calculating P into V2 minus V1, that is P dV. So what W equal to P dV. Now work done in a reversal process. Work done by the system P external into dV.